Hello everyone, Owl here, and welcome back to Far Away. It's been a minute. Last time, we joined a gang because it was that or, get murdered. So, let's continue with that fun adventure. Where I'm sure nothing bad will ever happen to us. The next morning, after Krosa walks out of the hotel, she sees a man with an aggressive look waiting for her. Krosa Nonet? Yes, I am. Follow me. I'll take you to our headquarters. Okay. I knew it. Every move of mine is under supervision. They even found out I spent the night in this little hotel. Shoot. How should I get rid of them? Murder. Hiding, of course, yeah. The gangster escorts Krosa to the heart of the new quarter. As transnational trade has surged forward, this area has transformed from a muddy stretch by the sea into the most vibrant part of Bijan. The faraway Grand Hotel, located at the center of the new quarter, is the largest entertainment complex in Bijan, boasting a high-end restaurant, an in-house casino, nightclubs, and more, and I'm going to scooch myself over a little bit to the right. Rumors surrounding the faraway Grand Hotel never seem to die down. Many locals still remember that 9 years ago, a massive crossfire between the police and gangsters erupted right here. So the whole hotel belongs to the Clover? The gangster leads Krosa into the faraway Grand Hotel through the front door. That's the title of the game we're playing. Many nobles and rich people gather around the front door. The two people do not look eye-catching at all. I don't know, she's kind of cute. It's still in the early morning, but there are so many people here. It seems like the hotel is always open to the public. Where's the hideout of the gangsters, then? Follow me. This way. I'm following up already. Through a crowd of people, the man leads Krosa upstairs. Whee! The first floor, the second floor, the third floor, and, surprise, the fourth floor. The two finally reach the top floor of the faraway Grand Hotel, where the crowd is sparse. Several burly men patrol the area near the staircase, their presence adding to the tension in the air. Krosa walks into a hall. On the edge of the empty hall, the leader of the Clover, Enzo Kent, is standing next to a window. He is looking down at Bijan City. Chair, she's here. Very good. Enzo turns around and faces Krosa. Your answer was opportunity? That was an interesting word. Chair, good morning? Good morning, Krosa Nonet, a former waitress at Milner's Cuisine. Before that, you had been working as a docker for 4 years. Your parents, Damray Nonet and Nakreen Nonet, were registered as dead, leaving you alone. I totally understand why you would like to join our gang. He figured out my background overnight? This is what the network of the Clover can do. Everything you said just now was right. Okay. Then let's cut to the chase. Okay. You didn't join the Clover in a normal way. Generally, we treat every member the same. I was about to assign you to do some basic work, such as patrolling, collecting protection fees, and making loans. However, Gain insisted that you should carry out some other missions. Gain? What does that bizarre killer want me to do? Enzo seems to notice a terrified expression on Krosa's face, and smiles. I must apologize for what Gain did to you yesterday. He freaked you out, right? Yeah? Gain is a viper. He doesn't hunt to feed, but to enjoy the death of his prey. This is what makes him terrifying. He has got rid of many of Clover's enemies, but sometimes his overdoings damage Clover's image. That's why I stopped him last night. Killing you was not sufficiently necessary, Krosa. Thank you, Chair. I'll prove my worth to you. Enzo nods his head and continues to speak. We're all brought to this world for something. For Gain, it's killing. For me, it's to lead the Clover. And for you, Krosa, if you want to prove yourself worthy, I'll give you a chance. You know, more chances for women, like today's scholars say. Krosa realizes that Enzo just made a joke, and she hurries to react to his words, laughing embarrassedly. Thank you, Chair. What on earth do you want me to do? You grew up on the dock. Coincidentally, we're caught in a turf war over the dock with some pesky thugs. Those thugs have infested the old quarter for a long while. Our new quarter crew lacks local experience. I need you to lead the way for us to eliminate those thugs. Is this a gang war? Well, what exactly should I do? You should infiltrate our enemy's gang as an informant and lead them into our trap. Informant? We'll set up a scene and lure our enemies out of their lair. And of course, your friends on the docks will also be invited. What? Seeing the expression on Krosa's face, Enzo pauses for a moment. He pulls out a letter from his sleeve and passes it to Krosa. Huh? This is the letter I sent last night! How come they found out about my relationships with Brian? Never could get past these gangsters. You didn't leak any information about us. Good job, Krosa. Therefore, I'm only asking your friends to do me a favor. After we take control of the old quarters dock, the residents living there will surely be taken under our protection. I think you can understand what I'm saying, Krosa. I understand. I was trying to avoid getting others involved. I knew it wasn't that easy. If commoners starve, then gangsters wouldn't exist. We feed on them, after all. We do everything for people in Bajan. Do you know the history of the Clover, Krosa? No. I mean, I met your founder, but he didn't really talk about it much, so no. I'll be glad to tell you what we're fighting for when I have spare time. It's more of an opportunity, Krosa. If you complete your first mission successfully and prove yourself useful, I'll tell you. Enzo smiles, and then he raises his voice to shout toward the outside of the hall. Axe! Come in! Excuse me, Chair. A gangster walks in. A long scar can be seen on his face. It's right there. There it is. This is the crew leader who's in charge of attacking the old quarters dock, and his nickname is Axe. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, too. Krosa, you need to assist him and follow his commands. Understood. Axe, this is our informant. Get it done in 3 days. Yeah, boss. Within 3 days? I've got other things to tend to. You two may leave me now. I'll surely complete the mission. I'll teach Wolf and the She-Devil a lesson. Good luck, then. One more thing, Krosa. The symbol of our gang is the red desert rose, not a clover as you would think. Our code words are also related to it. Ask Axe for the code words. Oh, cool. Look, it's a flower. Red desert roses are always better. Remember that. Got it. Red desert roses are always better. Enzo turns around. The gangster called Axe and Krosa leave the hall quickly. Yes, indeed. Axe and Krosa sit by a table near a corner of the faraway Grand Hotel. Hey, waitress! Sir, how can I help you? Do you have breakfast left in the kitchen? Just get me some. Anything. I want some omelets with bacon. Hey, what do you want? Just bread and water. Don't act like a poor person. I need to pay for food here. Our boss owns the whole hotel. Well, then a glass of glacé for me? Lemon flavor will do. Fine, I want a glass of that too. Is there any other food you want? No, go get them quickly. Soon, the waitress serves breakfast to the two people. Axe starts eating loudly, showing no table manners at all, while Krosa eats her bread slowly and discreetly. Oh, so good. Burp. Axe wipes his mouth with his hand. Shit, I've waited so long to have my breakfast. What's your name? Corgi or Cola? It's Krosa. Girls' names are hard to remember. In the Clover, we address each other by their nicknames. So, just call me Axe. You have red hair, so I'll call you Red Fur. Red Fur? Okay. But our chair doesn't have a nickname. You're only allowed to call him Chair. Chair Enzo, wouldn't Chair... No, I guess it's more of a title. Chair Enzo, right? Yeah, that's acceptable too. Oh, and there's a guy called Gain. His nickname is Viper, but that old boy hates others for addressing him by his nickname. Just call him Gain. Don't cross the line in our gang, Red Fur, and don't piss me off. I've got serious business to tend to. Got it. Good, but let's talk about our mission. The gang controlling the old quarter is Wolf's gang, a branch of the Clover. They don't comply with us at all. Wolf's gang? We've been trying to make trouble for them on the dock, but they're too cunning. Therefore, we haven't found out their weakness. Yet. Now, we need you to lure them out from their base. You live by the dock, don't you? Yeah, or at least I used to before I went to jail. I don't know really where I live now. We'll pretend to be pirates, raid the dock, and probably kill some guys there. What? And you'll be the only survivor. People from Wolf's gang would definitely find you to investigate what happened. Then, you can make it into their base. You know what to do next. Tell us your intel, do your job as an informant, and collaborate us from the inside. This is Chair's plan. We need to sacrifice a little bit. He's using the dockers as bait to lure the enemies. This is unacceptable. They can't be involved in this matter. Are you sure the Wolf's gang will come out? Of course. The old quarter's dock is their turf. Turtling while commoners get hurt will surely stain their name. That works even better for us. The turf will be ours one way or the other. Why should we pretend to be pirates? People living in the dock hate the Grand Gam pirates most, and you know that well, don't you? That's true. The dock area suffered the most during the pirate war 30 years ago. Therefore, they won't spare those pirates if they spot any of them. You need to say that it was the pirates who raided the dock and tell the story we just made up to Wolf's gang. Especially, you must tell them that you heard the pirates' next target. Then, they'll have to take action and are forced to fight us at the time and location we choose. Our ambush will be waiting for them. What a vicious plan. Did they plan all this after investigating my background? No. Am I really gonna do as they tell me? What do you think? We'll take action this afternoon if you don't have any questions. I must say something. Something that can prevent all this from happening. Oh, good golly. What about the police? Yeah, what about them? If casualties and pirate attacks happen at the same time, wouldn't the police meddle in the case? It would be hard for both gangs to take action then. Therefore, we're taking action this afternoon, and have a showdown with Wolf's gang tomorrow. As for the police, we've got a friend in the police station and he can put them off for days. Knowing their efficiency, they won't find a thing about us even with their full police power. Oh, that's so good. Something that can prevent all this from happening. Enemies might be aware of our plan? I think there's a flaw in the plan. Are you doubting Cher's plan? Our enemies might arrive at the dock soon after you start the raid. Since the dock is their turf, they must have sent members to keep watch all over the dock. If they find out that it's the Clover who are attacking instead of the pirates, our plan would completely fail. More than that, our actions might draw their suspicions at the very beginning. At the very beginning? That's right. It's possible that the moment we enter their turf, we're already under their surveillance. Krosa tries to exaggerate the risk, but Axe does not buy her words. Wolf's gang are just a group of stupid cowards. We fought with them several times on the dock. Besides, we'll be launching an attack from the sea. There's no way they could see that coming. We'll attack only one pier, and then leave by boat right away, leaving you in a pile of bodies. Oh, that's fun. Something that can prevent all this from happening. Well, it's my only option. I've got friends who work there. Brother Axe, you know I came from the dock. Yeah, that's why our chair wants you to be the bait. I don't have the heart to watch those people die. I've known them since I was little. I think you can understand my feelings. Axe looks at Krosa with contempt. You're now a Clover named Redfur. A Clover doesn't talk about personal feelings. Do you ever want to be a Clover with a full heart? I'll report to our chair if you're only faking it. I'm a loyal Clover. I mean, I'm mostly loyal to Andrew, who's your former leader, but that's a different story. Moreover, if you really have some close friends at the dock, just find an excuse to drive them away. And duh, problem solved. Now stop nagging me about everything. He's not listening to me at all. What should I do? Is everything okay with you now? I still don't want to see anyone die. I told you, we have to cause a huge commotion to attract our enemy's attention. Our identity would be exposed if we don't kill some dockers. A huge commotion? I have another idea to make that big commotion. What is that? Fire! There are always piles of wooden crates on the dock. Although they have fire protection devices, I've been working there for a long time. I know where the blind spots are. If we can light a fire in those areas, we'll cause a tremendous commotion. To set the dock on fire. That's much easier than jumping off the boat and shooting people, right? I'll set the fire, and you just need to show up near the coast and let the dockers see you. The risk of getting exposed is also lower. That's true. We're more likely to succeed if we don't have to land on the dock. Then, I'll tell everyone that I saw some pirates landing and setting fire as the only witness. Let me think. Yeah. Axe lowers his head, thinks for a while, and raises his head again. Fine. We'll do as you said. Phew! Great. Fire will only destroy goods stacked in the dock and won't cause casualties. They just need to jump into the water to avoid the fire. Thank you, Brother Axe. Okay, let's settle the details of our plan, and then you go to the dock right away, waiting for the mission to begin. I see. Since we're following your suggestion, I have to warn you, if it goes well, everyone wins. But if it fails, or you dare to cross us, think about the consequences, Red Fur. I know. Cool beans. A short time later, on the old quarters dock. What? Krosa? You resigned? Yeah, I want to come back and work for a while. Can I? Sure you can. We've been recruiting dockers these days, and your mechanical arm is still there. Okay. I can start working now. Well, Brian, are you on the shift this afternoon? This afternoon? I'm having a rotating day off. I was about to go home just now, and then you appeared, which is why I'm still here. Okay, then go home quickly. Send my regards to Jenny and Amy. No problem. But why on earth did you resign from the restaurant? Can you tell me your reason? You seem... Please don't worry. Oh, that's right. In this timeline, I didn't go to jail. I was thinking we just got out of jail for 3 months, and I'm like, no, wait. In this timeline, yeah, we never got arrested. So we haven't met the gentlewoman of the prison, or Andrew, the former leader of the Clover, or any of those funny folk. So it's only been like 2 days in this timeline. Please don't worry. I'm fine. I'll tell you the reason why I resigned a few days later. Fine. I'll stop asking. Take care of yourself. Your mechanical arm is over there. Go talk with the foreman first. Okay. Bye, Brian. Goodbye. Whew. Luckily, Brian won't be on the dock today. But the others, I must try my best not to hurt anyone else. Phew! I can take care of this. This crate is too heavy. I can use my mechanical arm to carry it. Thank you, Krosa. It's so nice to have Krosa back at work. Yeah. Hey, look, what's that? Several boats suddenly appear on the horizon of the sea, puffing black smoke and approaching the dock at a high rate of speed. Black flags with skeletal patterns are hanging on the masts. Those are pirates! I saw the pirates' flags! Those bastards from Gradgam? Yes, they're pirates. I know it's different dockers, but they all get the same voice. How come? It's been years since they last showed up here. What are our fleets doing? Why would they let these pirates in? Anyway, leave the dock now. Go to the police. Hey, move, move! Krosa, let's leave here. Krosa, where are you? The dockers stop working and start to run away. Soon the boats get closer to the dock. Damn it! What are they gonna do? Fire! Fire! A huge fire breaks out on the dock. The pirates are coming! They set the crates on fire! Run! The peaceful dock is devoured by the ocean of fire within minutes. I'm so sorry. Krosa is still hiding on the dock to make sure that nobody's trapped in the fire. Okay, I think everyone has evacuated now. The smoke is toxic. I can't breathe it in. I need to jump into the sea right now. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. The dockers gather outside the dock. Although the fire is decreasing, the thick smoke is still spreading and rising into the sky. I didn't expect to see pirates here. Why did they raid here? Is anybody hurt? Only some of us were wounded slightly, but they've been taken to the hospital. Hey. Brian runs into the crowd in panic. What happened? What happened to the dock? Brian, calm down. Some pirates just raided here and burned some cargo. And they're feuding with the owner of the ship? Where's Krosa? Have you seen her? She just came back to work today. I didn't see her. I'm here, Brian. Krosa shows up, totally soaked in water. Krosa, are you alright? I'm fine. I'm not hurt. I happened to work on the pier where I set fire, but I jumped into the sea and swam back. Oh, Kolsef, I almost had a heart attack. I'm sorry, Brian. I was forced to do it. Ooh, new character. You said you were near the place where the pirates set fire, right? A female comes to the crowd and speaks to Krosa. She has a tall, thin figure and an intense look on her face. Yes, I was right there. Have you seen the pirates? Yes, I saw them. They jumped onto the pier and set the fire. I hid from them. Can you tell me the details of their attack? I need some rest first. I understand. But please find me in this place as soon as possible. This concerns everyone's safety on the dock. The female passes a note to Krosa and leaves. Huh. She's probably a member of Wolf's gang. The name Lika Wolf and the method to contact her are written on the note. Everything is going as Chair Enzo planned. This is the first time I've come to a place like this. Oh, we're at a club. Nice. Krosa reports to Axe and then goes to the address written on the note. This is the bar Quarrel, near the Old Quarters dock. Unlike Milner's clean luxury restaurant, this place always reeks of smoke and chemicals. Everyone in Bijan knows that people never go into Quarrel Bar for drinking. Now Krosa finally comes to understand this as well. Ah, what would you like, little girl? Oh, one glass of glace, shaken with seawater and sand, not stirred. These are the code words that the female gangster Lika told me on the note. Okay, 1 minute, please, just some preparation. Krosa looks around carefully, as she feels like someone has been staring at her. Of course, it is her imagination. Everyone in the bar is tending to their own business. About this piece of news. This is the lowest prices we can offer. Today I don't feel like doing anything. That guy in the prison... Choose to meet me here, what for? Is Irasirians will do their job. Greetings. Ah! Oh, hello, Miss Leica. Thank you for coming here so soon. You're Krosa, right? That's right. How do you know my name? We've got friends on the dock. We're gangsters, and this is our turf. You know that? Okay. Therefore, we're really concerned about the pirates and that no further losses should happen. Thank you. My boss told me the last time when pirates raided us in broad daylight was about 5 years ago. The City Hall and Irasar have signed a joint defense agreement. The Irasarian fleet would dispel pirates from Gradgam in international waters and prevent them from entering our harbor. But today some pirates seem to appear out of nowhere, and the police department, as well as the City Hall, seem confused too. This is so strange. Are you sure that those people are pirates? The female gangster stares at Krosa with sharp eyes. I saw what they were wearing, and their flags. Krosa describes the appearance of the pirates as planned to Leica. Well, that does sound like the features of a pirate. Oh, I remember. They said they were looking for something. Looking for something? Wait, you understand Grangam's language? They spoke in the common language. Pirates come from all walks of life. It makes sense that they speak in the common language. What were they looking for? Something about drugs, I think? I knew it! Yes, there's a new type of drug called sea sand that's trending in Bijan. What other information have you heard? Anything. It might help us a lot. By the way, I love that her weapon is literally just like a piece of pipe. I imagine getting smacked to that, especially since she also has a mechanical arm, would basically be a one-hit KO. Sure enough, like Wolf does not know that every piece of intelligence she learned from Krosa was made up by Enzo Kent. Krosa is merely an actor who recites her lines, a pawn on the chessboard, a poor player who... You know what, never mind. I think they mentioned their next target. Krosa tells Leica that the pirates will raid a warehouse near a dock tomorrow evening. That's all I know. Thank you very much. The intelligence you provided is very valuable. We'll definitely eliminate those pirates and guarantee everyone's safety on the dock. Yay. I'm luring them into a trap, and I definitely feel kind of crappy about it because holy crud, is this person awesome looking. Damn it. Krosa's forehead swells with sweat. That sounds like something you should see a doctor about. She bites her lips to stop herself from trembling. She knows that Axe and his men will kill Laika without hesitation or mercy in the warehouse. I'm their accomplice. What's wrong? Were you hurt by the fire back there? You look terrible. I'm just tired. You should drink something. Hey, 2 glasses of glossy soda, please. Do you want something to eat, Krosa? No, thank you. Oh! Man, okay, well, this is a tough one. On one hand, Enzo knows, like, everything about us, including, like, who our loved ones are, so I feel like if we went against the Clover, unless we were somehow able to magically take them all out at once, we're getting visited in the night. There's no question about that. But I really like Laika. She's so cool! I really, really don't like that I'm about to do this, but I don't really feel like I have a choice. I'm fine. I'm so sorry. I'm alright. I'm leaving now. Bye. Okay, go home and get some rest. Leave the pirates to us. Don't worry. Maybe I should have quick saved. I probably should have quick saved there. Oh no, I can always skip back. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Because if I die, like I can, it'll just, yeah, we're fine. Take care. Hey, you forgot your glass of glacé. Krosa walks out of the bar with her head held low. She walks towards a marked mailbox and drops down a letter on which she wrote that everything was going well. Soon after Krosa leaves, a man approaches the mailbox. Ah, Red Fur. How come you didn't make any mistakes? So this is why Gain treats her differently. Shit, they sent a chick to take my credit. Oh. So we were being spied on. If we had ratted, they would have known immediately. Well then. Knowing that she is not getting away from Clover's control, Krosa wanders for a long time in the city and then goes home. Hey, it's our old room. Nice. This is a letter lying on the ground. It seems like someone has stuffed it through the crack below the door. Krosa opens the letter. It's the instructions for the next step. Axe asks me to participate in tomorrow's operation. Axe? What's on his mind? I don't know how to use a gun. So why do they want me to be part of this? Oh, Axe wants to eliminate you because you're competition. Axe is a poopy. Krosa can't fall asleep until late into the night. A nightmare comes to visit. A nightmare about getting lost in the Cantricia Desert. Ooh, that's a jaunty little outfit. Huh? Why would this happen? Day 42! The old quarters dock. The next evening, in a warehouse near the dock. Quick, let's set an ambush here. We'll catch those pirates off guard. The other crew leaders are waiting on their boats. We won't let any single pirate escape from our siege. Sure. Yes, madam. Something's off here. What's wrong? These footprints on the ground are fresh. Are they the workers' footprints? We haven't seen any commoner or worker nearby for a while. Draw your weapons! Suddenly, a large number of armed gangsters led by Axe rush out from behind the crates where they've been hiding. Ah! Enzo's men. This is a trap! Yeah. Open fire! Take cover! Tranquility on the dock is broken by loud gunfire. Another day, another dollar. This is my choice. Krosa was not trained to shoot before, so she is responsible for the logistics of the operation, such as transporting guns and ammo. However, Axe still asked her to come to the warehouse. Axe's men hold a strong position with the advantage of superior numbers. The battle has already turned in Axe's favor, long before Laika's men. who are supposed to intercept the pirates returned from the sea. The mastermind Wolf and she-devil Laika. You're merely a toy in the palm of my hand. The battle is a chance to make my name known throughout all of Bajan. Miss Laika? You. It's you. I'm sorry. Laika falls into a pool of blood. Krosa thinks of the nightmare she had last night. Why? Ah, broken katana, Lida Laika. I only met Miss Laika once, but in the dream, I felt like I had known her for a long time. In the desert, Axe speaks to Krosa and interrupts her thinking. Thanks, Red Fur. He suddenly raises his gun and aims at Krosa. Mother fricker. Axe, what are you doing? To make you die with glory. You were shot during the operation. You sacrificed yourself to the Clover as a novice, which is admirable and worth my respect. But we're both Clover members. Chirenzo said we should... I don't know and don't care what Cher promised you. It has nothing to do with me. You're not going to take my credit away or take a share of the dock area. The dock, the old quarter, Bajan, they'll all be mine. Ha 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 ha. You're insane. In the end, he teaches me what a gangster is like. This is Bajan. Am I dead yet? Oh. Be used, then be killed. Ha ha ha! Die! Die? I'm dying here? I want to... I mean, as much as I want Laika to come back, I want to live. No. Kick his ass, Krosa. A bullet is fired. Axe collapses while Krosa remains unharmed. Axe's chest is penetrated by the bullet, his blood streaming out. Misfire. How could it be? Ugh. Axe dies, and the gangsters beside him panic. At this moment, a man in a black suit shows up at the warehouse. I knew we'd meet again soon, Krosa. Gain? What a wonderful drama. No wonder Chair asked me to supervise the operation. You killed Axe? Why did you save me? Me? I didn't do anything. Krosa, look down and see what you're holding in your hand. This is... Oh. I did it. Krosa realizes that she has been holding a gun. Ooh. What the heck is in your mind? You've been absent-minded since the action started. You took a pistol and hung it on your belt when you were transporting weapons. I also saw you put a magazine into the seawater. And then you changed the magazine of Axe's gun, didn't you? That's impossible. Did I black out? Many pieces of terrible memories flood into Krosa's mind. Ha ha ha! Die! Oh, snaps! The sun has set, descending under the horizon. The rest of the gangsters are cleaning the battlefield. Time to leave. But let him stay where he is. His sacrifice to the Clover is admirable and worth my respect. Gain kicks Axe's body. I killed him. Your will to live is wonderful, Krosa. Will to live? Essentially. One man's survival means deprivation of another man's chance to live. To live is to kill. You feel your life by witnessing others' death. That's not what it is. It was you who pulled the trigger. It was you who wanted to live. Do you regret your choice now? No, I don't. I wanted to live. Good. So good that I want to kill you right now. You have a weird way of flirting with people. What is this maniac talking about? He's the culprit of my misery. If you didn't kill Mr. Yiff and get me involved, I wouldn't have turned into somebody like this. Gain's words have stimulated a new feeling in Krosa's heart, which is burning her chest with intense anger. She speaks. If you want to kill me, or hurt whoever I care, I'll kill you before that, Gain. Ooh. Marvelous, marvelous! Welcome to the Clover, Krosa. A pretender just like me. Fun. Day 46! At the faraway Grand Hotel. The ambush in the warehouse dealt significant damage to Wolf's gang. Starting from the dock, Wolf's turf in the Old Quarter is gradually taken over by Enzo's gang. Residents in the Old Quarter can feel the undercurrent of a gang war, but they can do nothing except continue their daily life. Krosa does not go back to the dock. She bids Brian goodbye and tells him that she has found a job in the new quarter. Deep down, she knows she's on a path of no return. Excuse me, Chair? Soon, Enzo summons Krosa to faraway Grand Hotel again. I've heard what had happened. I feel sorry that Axe prioritized his own interest over the concerns of our gang. Desire usually brings progress, but overpowering desire only brings, destruction. I'm glad that you got rid of him for me, Krosa. It was merely a matter of luck. Yes, but you always need a little bit of luck in our gang. However sophisticated a plan is, it might have lethal flaws. In general, you did a great job. Thank you, Chair. Now, let's talk about your next mission. I'm so sorry that I can't give you some days off due to the ongoing conflicts in Bajan. However, if you complete your next mission successfully, I'll give you the opportunity you want. Understand? I didn't forget your answer to my question. The opportunity I want? Your answer at the time is exactly the thing you want in your heart, isn't it? Yeah, indeed. I see. I'll try my best. Then I'll tell you what your next mission is about. Enzo pauses for a moment and continues. I need you to keep an eye on Dirk Gain. Keep an eye on Gain, the psycho, the people who... him. As you know, Krosa, Gain is a dangerous person. I believe that you've heard his theory of will to live, haven't you? Yeah, but I have no idea what he's talking about. He told you that, but he didn't kill you, which is very surprising. If I didn't investigate your background, I would tend to think that you were his secret daughter. No way. Gain failed to kill me back then, and he took it to heart, that's all. That sounds exactly like the Gain I know. That's just how he is. He lives only for himself, loyal only to his own desires, but not to the creed of any organization. Therefore, Gain is a pretender. So Chair Enzo knows what kind of person Gain is all along? A real gang boss should know his men very well, but why would he want me to keep a watch over Gain? The question is, Krosa, who are you loyal to? Not Gain. You only have one option. Me. I thought the answer was the creed of the Clover. We have countless creeds, Krosa. Power, money, knowledge, strength, opportunity, justice, and so on. Everyone seeks their own target, and I don't have the right to change them. There has to be someone who unifies all those creeds. The chairman of the Clover. Me. I am the Clover. Oh, I see. Let's come back to your mission. Gain is loyal to me only because it serves his desires. He wouldn't hesitate to betray me if a better offer came along. Currently, however, I'm the only one who can grant him what he wants. Gain. He wants to kill, right? You put it very straight. To Gain working for me is a legal way for him to kill others, and that's all. He's capable, so I have to tolerate him for the time being. Furthermore, his behaviors are getting suspicious recently. I doubt that he might have found a new job elsewhere. So, Krosa, I need you to keep watch over him for me. Me? Over Gain? I'll do my best. Okay, I'll give you my promises in exchange. Your friends on the dock won't be troubled, and I'll even waive their protection fee from now on. Oh, thank you. Brian and the others, finally they're safe. It's a pity that your friends will never know it is you who protected them. They don't need to know that. Ignorance is bliss. I believe you understand this saying very well, Krosa. Now, I'll assign you to be the personal assistant of Gain. He's our manager, after all. Manager? Members are classified into different ranks in the Clover. Common members, crew leaders, managers, and me, the chairman. As for the title of manager, maybe it has something to do with the traditions of the faraway Grand Hotel. There's no special meaning to it. Oh, okay. Don't forget to report to me regularly. Now, go find Gain. Got it. I'm leaving then. Didn't disappoint me, Krosa. I won't. Ah, we're so screwed. Krosa goes to Luxury Street in the new quarter, as per instruction. There's a bar called Fox and His Friends in the street, and Gain is in the bar. Sure enough, in the bar, no one dares address him by his nickname, Viper. Looking for someone? Would you like a red desert rose? This is the password that Krosa learned. Mine is in Blossom. Take me to Gain. Please wait a second, I'll go find Mr. Gain. I feel like I've been here before. Krosa, good, you're still alive. Krosa knows that Gain is not delighted by the fact she's alive, but by the fact that he still has a chance to kill her. Chair asked me to assist you. I'm not working for Chair, but for everyone on the dock. I don't have another choice. He informed me already. Oh, and I'm heading out now. Want to come with me? I need someone who is familiar with the food in Milner's cuisine. Milner's cuisine? Why are you headed there? Pitifully, just for a trivial matter instead of killing someone. You're insane. The world of adults is filled with all kinds of dull work. You'll learn that gradually. I'm only going there to meet a friend. Alright, let's go. And off we go! Alright, and with that, that is where I'm going to end this episode of Far Away. So next episode, we'll go and meet Gain's friend, who I'm sure is not his actual friend, because this dude does not have friends. But thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe anyway. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!